Anybody, look at me. Anybody telling you right now that people suffer from this, that people are losing out on ad revenue, losing out on their videos not going to be as popular because somebody else is reacting to their video, blah, blah, blah. They're just wrong. Okay, so I tweeted this today. Now this is everybody's blowing this up. Okay, they've been around forever, reaction people, but for some reason now it's a problem. It's always been a problem, but every once in a while there's some sort of apocalyptic crisis. They want all reaction streamers to stop reacting to literally everything, including Moist, Asmongold, EFAP. Why? Because my profits off of others' labor. And I give some examples. Is your problem just that you want them to obey the transformative laws? Or are you mad that they're siphoning off views, algorithm activity from other creators? And this guy says both. Reactors should stop. They're just leeches and thieves, nothing more. So he wants all reactors to stop, all of them. Doesn't like him. And there's a lot of people like this. I only gave 2 examples, but there's so many people that want EFAP. I'm talking EFAP, Moist Critical, Asmongold, all of them to just stop reacting to videos, period, because they think it's a problem. Look, there's nothing wrong with hating on a content creator. Everybody hates on content creators, and for various reasons. You could hate on somebody for re-uploading somebody's content and reacting to it. I don't have a problem with that. So this is my take, guys. This is for me personally. This is my opinion. I said I and a lot of other people have tremendously benefited from people reacting to our videos. And then this guy says, I doubt it. Okay, what I mean by this, guys, I'll show you right now. This is me back in September 2nd or something of 2022. Tyrone Magnus reacted to my Homelander edit. No wonder I have 163,000 views on YouTube. Thanks for the shout out. Give him a follow, fam. This was me genuinely being excited that a big channel that does react content found my video and liked it and laughed at it and thought it was funny. Did he steal my content? Yes. Did he re-upload the same content and get a bunch of views from it? Yes. You better believe it. Do I give a shit? No. Here's my video analytics. Here's my analytics, guys. This was on September 4th, okay? September 4th. Here we go. 2022. Here's my video analytics. Let's go to September 4th. Okay, there it is. September 4th. 171,000 views. I'm assuming he was probably part of this. It probably blew up a little bit. And then that's why he found it, right? Maybe it had like 50,000 views or something. And then somewhere around here, I didn't notice it until the 4th. He may have reacted on the 2nd. I don't know. But look, after the 4th, watch what happens. After he reacts to my fucking video, watch what happens. Boom. 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, a million. A million views. Okay? Did I suffer from having somebody react to my content? No. I probably benefited from it. And look what happened. Look at this. 800 subscribers from this video. I only have 8,000, guys. Anybody, look at me. Anybody telling you right now that people suffer from this, that people are losing out on ad revenue, losing out on their videos not going to be as popular because somebody else is reacting to their video, blah, blah, blah. They're just wrong. Okay? If they're saying that there's no nuance to it, they're wrong, okay? Because there's clearly nuance. Clearly, some people benefit from it. Clearly. Happens all the time. Now, there are some people saying it's an interesting thing. How you can have this conversation in many different ways. You can say some people benefit a lot. Other people maybe don't benefit, or maybe like somebody reacts to their video and it was already popular and it didn't really benefit them that much, so it's kind of a wash. Doesn't matter that much. And you could also say some people are being cannibalized. You could probably give some examples of people where their video would have done better if somebody didn't react to their video. It's not a black and white thing, guys. Anybody who's saying it's black and white is stupid and they're grifting, or they're virtue signaling, or they're just wrong. So it's a very nuanced conversation. Everybody wants to be black and white about it. Now there's thousands of people that want EFAP banned. They want Asmongold to just play video games all day and not react to videos. Same thing with Moist Critical, even though that's very entertaining content, I will say. Moist Critical's reaction videos are very funny. Very often he makes the videos that he's reacting to better than the original videos. That's just my opinion. Here's Matt Jarbo. I said reaction channels have got me to 1 million views that otherwise would have done poorly. I like reaction channels. I'm kind of, you know, umbrella statement. I like them in general. I don't like all of them. And then he goes, as compared to every other one of your videos that does poorly, looking at your channel, it's pretty dead. Those million plus views that you got didn't translate to building a community. I said, that's because I'm lazy and don't upload videos, which you can go check on my channel. I do not upload in very many videos. So this take that my channel's dead and then they didn't translate to building a community, has nothing to do with anyone but me. Okay. And then I said, Tyrone Magnus got me to 1 million views on a stupid meme edit that would have done poorly. Then he said, no one takes him seriously, Tyrone. He's a moron who gets laughed at more than anyone else or anything else. Enjoy the fleeting attention that did nothing for you in the long run. Okay, I'll take those 800 subscribers. Like, I'll show you again. I'll take it. I'll take the 800 subs from Tyrone's reaction video that boosted my fucking video. I'll take it. I don't know how that's an own. I said it did zero harm to my channel. His followers wouldn't even have watched it if he didn't react to it. It's another thing. It's not that serious. I'm only bringing it now because people are insisting that it's hurting all creators. And then he goes, it's not coping to call out that there wasn't any net benefit. You stating no harm doesn't equal a benefit outside of maybe some extra bucks in ad revenue. Think critically, which you can't do. Blah, blah, blah. Reddit tier insult. So then I said, to say that 1 million views and almost 1,000 new subs is a benefit, or I'd say that it's a benefit. How is it not a benefit? And then I said, not only that, this is another very big point, guys. Very big point for me. This is me personally. This is my channel. Tyrone and others reacting to that video got me monetized in 2 days. You know what happened? I needed 4,000 hours of people watching my content so I could get monetized. I was at about 1,500 hours. I needed a lot more hours. And all my videos are short little memes. It's going to take a while. But guess what? I hit 1 million views and I got instant monetization. Instant monetization. How is that not benefiting me? They do not want anyone like me at all talking about this at all. They don't want us talking about it because they don't give a fuck about smaller channels. They don't care. You know what they do care? You know what their whole agenda is? You know what it all boils down to? They hate people that are popular for reacting to videos because they think it's lazy. There's nothing that's as deep as it goes. They think it's lazy. They're jealous of them making money on YouTube for not doing content. That's about as deep as it goes, guys. They don't care about they don't give a fuck about smaller streamers. They don't. It's the same thing when the left says stuff like, oh my God, we gotta cut oil pipelines now and we gotta do it to save the planet. And then meanwhile, they don't know what they're talking about because they don't care about actual people that require like oil and things like society to function properly. And it's actually more similar to like weirdos who are like, billionaires are too rich, therefore I hate them. They should, because they're making money off of people below them or whatever. It's like, I hate billionaires. It's not, I care about the little guy. It's just hating billionaires. You know, it's the same kind of philosophy.
Really have to be, you don't even have to tell them. Like if you file a DMCA on YouTube now, removal options, removal timing for targeted videos, schedule.
Okay, he talks so fucking fast, but watch this. If you DMCA somebody because you don't want them to watch your video content, which is an option. And look, I could have done that to Tyrone Magnus when he watched my video and I exploded to 1 million views after he watched it. I could have been like, I don't like that you're stealing my content and you're ripping it off and making money off of it. I could have been like that guy if I wanted to, and this is what I could have done. You go to DMCA claim. You can send a 7-day notice to request a removal of the video. People are like, oh, DMCA, they're going to take you to court. They're going to take you to court. They're going to... You don't have money to go to court against Asmongold. You don't have to go to court. You just click this button that says schedule 7-day notice. Asmongold will get the the thing, and he'll probably take it down.
Like there are so many tools at your disposal.
Yeah.
Again, nobody wants to do any of these
listen,
things
this is what I
because
just
they don't
said.
actually care. It's just like these people that build a reputation around like getting ass mad about streamers for whatever reason. Like nobody actually cares about this problem. There's so many ways to fix it.
What is the actual problem? Is the problem that people don't like their content being stolen and reacted to because they think it hurts their overall... They think if nobody reacted to their video, magically their video would be like #1 on YouTube all the time. Is that, or sometimes, right? Is that the problem? Or is the problem that some people don't transform the content enough? Is that the problem? Because if you're saying, oh, Asmongold, yeah, I've seen thousands of people say this. Oh yeah, I like Asmongold because he actually, he is really good at this. He pauses the video a bunch of times. He'll stretch out a 30-minute video into a 6-hour breakdown of the thing. You know, EFAP does the same thing, by the way. And they're like, those people are transforming the content. They're providing a brand new experience for the viewer. Okay, but why is that any different for the content owner? How does that affect the original content owner? If your argument is that the content owner is being siphoned and they're stealing their views, and that they should just go watch the original video instead of watching a react video, why does it matter how much they transform it? If I sat down here and watched a funny, you know, a little funny video of Alex Stein doing something funny, and if I broke it down for like 2 hours and talked about it, you're not gonna, after the whole extended process of us going through that video, like frame by frame, you're not gonna go back and watch the original video. You've already exhausted all there is to gain from the video by watching my video. Now, if I just sat here and played this like this,
It's good. Almost swearing them off because of the shit that
We
they
don't
did.
talk about Nintendo because Nintendo lives in their whole other universe of stupid
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
Nintendo,
and-
like if you've got like a little brother walking around in the background of your video.
okay, I'm just not doing anything. I'm listening and you're listening and we're listening. If anything, there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh, I'm bored with this channel. I'm going to go watch the original video because I can skip ahead and I can do my own thing with it, you know? You know what I mean? There's like this backwards mentality of people have where for some reason, the more somebody transforms a video, the more likely they are to like give them the benefit of the doubt of, you know, oh, they're a much more ethical streamer because they provide input, they provide conversation, when the person who made the content doesn't give a fuck what they say. They presumably, according to all these people, they would just not want them to react to it, period. So you have different groups of people. You got idiots wanting every channel to just literally be banned off YouTube, like including EFAP because they break down videos like Darkside Phil or whatever, all these like synthetic man, and they make fun of him for 3 hours. Nope, not allowed to do that because that's not how. So you have those people. Then you have people who are hypocrites and they're like, oh, it's only okay if somebody provides a decent amount of input to the thing. Then it's fine. Okay, I understand what you mean. Like if Asmongold or if Moist Critical like give some, you know, insight into the video, and if xQc just watches it and does nothing, one of them is more entertaining than the other. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. I agree with that.
I feel like transformative content might be more harmful than straight rips, right? Like would I watch
This is what I was trying to talk about. I don't know. Now here's the thing. I don't know if he's correct, but I thought the same thing.
original video, or would I watch a boring Asmongold react to it? I'd probably just watch the original video, because why do I want like the shittier version, like maybe the chat on the side, I don't know. But for highly transformative content, there might be times where it's like, this guy uploaded a video, I don't know if I trust it or not, I'm just gonna wait until somebody that I trust reacts to it, and then I'll see like if it's good or not, right? So in that sense, I feel like transformative videos can be far more harmful. There are probably certain online content creators that will give a take on something political, and people won't watch that original video, but they'll wait for me to respond to it to know why they do or don't like it. But they have no desire to engage with the original, and they're just looking for my transformative reaction to it. So in that sense, that would be a highly transformative reaction, but it would actually be damaging to the initial video, because nobody wants to watch the initial, they just want to see the response to it, you know?
Okay, I'm playing him at like 1.25 speed, and he already talks fast, but I think he just clearly made the point that I was talking about.
But I love reactions. Like, if there's a video that's 10 minutes long talking about, like, everything's wrong with American politics, and then you cover it, and you, let's say, turn it into a 20, 30-minute video, but you have really great research highlighting it, and then that person says, why don't you feel for me more? I got all my shit stolen by Destiny. Everyone's watching that video instead. I'd be like, yeah, good for you. Like, good for you, meaning Destiny. That you've taken the shit video, dramatically improved it, and transformed it into a brand new piece of content. I assume that's got to be a part of deciding whether or not someone is frustrated or not with the situation.
I mean, that sounds scummy, doesn't it? Oh, somebody spends a week on a video and then you react to it and then you talk about it in a way that makes it more entertaining and interesting than the guy's original video. If your opinion is that scummy, I don't care. You're welcome to have that opinion. But that doesn't mean that you can. There's plenty of shit that I don't think is interesting, or I think that is dumb on YouTube. That doesn't mean we should ban all this shit. Plenty of people disagree with you. Look, you know what I said? This is what I said. Let me find it. Oh, I was like, yo, xQc, I give you permission to react to any of my videos. Then I linked a video that I thought was funny. You know, it's Owen Benjamin getting roasted by Oppenheimer because Owen Benjamin thinks nukes are fake. It's a funny video. I wish more people watched it. Look, not many people fucking watched it. Where's it?
Hiroshima.
You know, I got what, 583 views, which is fine. It's a, you know, I don't care. I'm just saying, imagine if somebody reacted to it. Like, imagine if xQc reacted to it. Suddenly I look down, there's 50,000 views, and then a bunch of comments saying, oh, xQc brought me here. xQc brought me here. xQc sent me. xQc sent me. You have a good channel, buddy. Blah, 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 blah. Why the fuck on earth would I fucking... Why would I not want that?
Larger YouTuber, and you'd rather be in front of a new audience than just get like more money for a video, right? Like if I upload a video and it gets like 200,000 views, but it could have been 1 million views, but instead somebody like Lex Friedman or Joe Rogan reacts to it and they cannibalize all the views, I don't care. I'd rather have my video in front of their audience. I don't need the money on that video. I'm fine, right? I don't need the money for that video. I'd rather have the reaction in front of a different audience. But if you're really small content creators, probably anyway.
Yeah, so bigger channels too also benefit. So if xQc, some gaming channel, reacts to some history channel, all of his gaming followers are like, I've never seen that channel before. I never would have watched that video without xQc reacting to it. How is that not a good thing? All these people are now going to go sub to that channel, right? Do you know what's famous for this? You know what's a famous example of this happening? JCS Psychology or whatever the hell. These people that do interrogation breakdowns. I'm sure everybody here has seen at least one of them. You know, the guy's like, are there any demons in the room with you right now? Like that. That channel had a bunch of people reacting to all of it, right? Just breaking it down. A lot of people were pausing it, talking about it. That channel got way more popular because of all the reaction content. How is, like, that's an objective fact. I mean, I would have to prove it, but it's like me trying to say that, you know, France exists. Like, I just got to go to France and take a picture. Like, you know, I'm not going to waste my time today proving something that's obvious. JC can't swim. Jim can't swim. Nicholas Cruz interrogation. That's the one. Is there anybody in this chat right now that disagrees with me, or like that I said something stupid that you want me to correct? Because there's a lot of people that are content creators in this space and that are upset with anybody that disagrees or that will cause you a retard if you simp for xQc in this conversation. I've avoided that really on YouTube, except for like Vito was calling me out. I'm just like, and then Matt Jarbo called me out. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm genuinely curious about people in this space, like what they like. If a small channel that made a little bit of like a Tolkien lore video or something, and it's like Tolkien talking about Gandalf, where he came from, where he went, you know, did he go to the east, and you know what happened to the Blue Wizards and all this stuff, and then like somebody like Nerd Cookies or Gary reacted to that video on live stream in front of a bunch of people, 10,000 people, whatever, because Gary gets that many people watching live. If that happened to that little guy, that little channel, and then suddenly, without Gary even saying anything, I mean, he probably would. He'd be like, go sub to this channel. But he didn't have to, because all of Gary's little nerd friends, followers, are going to, you know, run to that guy's channel and sub to it if it's a good video. I could give thousands of examples like this. And you know what? There are thousands of examples, and the fact that nobody's coming forward and complaining about this besides a couple big streamers and then a bunch of like reply guys on Twitter, the fact that nobody's saying, when I say nobody, I mean like the vast majority of people don't care and actually prefer to have people react to their videos. The fact that they're not coming forward and like DMCA striking them, giving them notices, telling them on Twitter to stop watching their videos. This doesn't fucking happen, guys. It happens when Mutahar or Dark Viper want to do a big video essay and like, you know, blow up some sort of react apocalypse and like fuck everybody over. What do you think? Editing is actually very time consuming. It is time consuming. So it looks like there's a lot of editing and live reactions to stretch content. Let me think about this. People create content to be watched. People watch content. No, not like that. Looks like that's a lot of editing and live reaction to stretch content. Are you saying that people like Asmongold stretch the content out and like with live reacting just to get more views and more longer videos and like more ad money? If that's true, why is that not a problem? If somebody's reacting to it, if xQc reacts to a 20-minute video and says a couple things but doesn't pause it, and he just kind of talks through it like occasionally, and it's only 20 minutes long, and then Asmongold does the same thing, but Asmongold's video is 3 hours long, and then Charlie's video is 3 hours long, and then EFAP's video is 6 hours long, couldn't you make an argument that the longer videos are potentially more scummy because they're siphoning off more ad revenue than even xQc, because xQc's video is only 20 minutes and the others have way more ad breaks? I'm trying to figure out the problem. How are you on YouTube and not understand transformative content? I do understand it. I know what it is. I'm just saying transformative content doesn't matter for the original content uploader. If somebody transforms my content in a really clever way, but they're still siphoning off views from, according to you or according to these people, that they're still cannibalizing my content, why does it matter if they transform it or not? I don't care. As a content creator on YouTube, I don't give a fuck. It's more entertaining for the audience, but what does entertainment value have to do with this conversation? Doesn't make sense. Makes no sense. If you don't like people cannibalizing, if your whole theory is that it's a cannibalistic genre of YouTube videos, if that's your theory, then you should hate all of them. You literally despise Asmongold and Charlie and Hassan, and you know, I don't even know any other React streamers. That's why I keep naming the same 3 ones. But if that's what you want to do, then you should. Maybe you do. Maybe you hate all these people. But I don't care, because I think they're entertaining, and I'd rather watch Asmongold break down a video and play it and talk about it. I almost would rather watch that than the original video. It depends. Sometimes the original video is fine and great, but sometimes the original video doesn't provide context that I might not consider. And Asmongold says, actually, guys, if you think about it, the Final Fantasy XIV DLC that came out the year prior fixed this issue. Like, I wouldn't even know about that if Asmongold didn't break down the video and react to it. Horror Amarada says, I will say those that credit and shout out the people they're reacting to are far less harmful than the ones that purposely avoid offering any form of identification of those whose content they're reacting to. Yeah, the way this makes sense to me is if somebody gives you a shout out after watching your video and you know, shows your video title on the screen while they're watching it, versus somebody who doesn't even mention the name of the video or the title or your channel. Yeah, I would agree with that. And that's pretty much it. You hate reaction channels? I don't care. I just I want that to be clear. I don't care if people hate these people at all. I don't like I don't like when people react to TikTok videos constantly over and over and over again. It's horrible content. It's the worst content on YouTube, period. It's stupid. xQc does it. I hate it. People just sit there for hours and hours and hours watching him watch TikTok. It's stupid. But if that's what they want to do, I guess, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't watch TikTok. Maybe he watches the YouTube shorts. I can't remember. But anyway. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. All right, bye-bye. See you guys.